Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control.
Hello.
It's out of my hand.
So we can relate very much that in the motor racing. For example, we try and rally car in the forest extremely really fast, and you need courage to able to brake late, to go throttle really early, or very calm.
Your name is Poop.
Apex of the corners.
No, like legit, the guy's name is Poop. People don't want to be called Poop. They shouldn't name themselves Poop. Don't name yourself Poop or Poo if you don't want to be called that. I could have just said, like, some other words. Because this is, like, you know. I'm age appropriate to say whatever that I want. I just choose not to occasionally unless I'm crashing the car. Then I let the F-bombs fly. I'm having the worst, like the worst rotator, like, pain right now. But I'm going to try and drive the mountain. New Porsche on the mountain. We're going to have to find some crazy, like, Red Bull paint job, though, because I'm pretty sure that's probably all there'll be. Maybe there'll be some dope retro paint jobs. That's a car that might have those, right? Yeah? Maybe. Well, you know what, though? I'm going to change my outfit because I have, like, my super warm layers on, and I think I need to take it down a peg because if I, like, start racing in this super warm stuff, and then I, like, move to, like, another part of the house where it might not be as warm or, like, it might have a draft, I could freeze to death. So we don't want that to happen either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it happened, but I like took my clogs off a little bit earlier, like upstairs on the first floor. And my feet got so cold, I felt like I had to go upstairs and like lay down with a blanket on them for a while till they warmed up. And it worked. I'm so old. Maybe I got some cardiovascular problems. Should probably go take a look into that. Maybe the heart monitor isn't going crazy. Maybe it's my heart like getting ready to explode or stop. switched outright. Probably not. I'd imagine there better be. Like, my level and, like, my bar nowadays is really low after going into trading paints and not finding a single retro Mercedes paint job other than, like, the fucking, like, obligatory DTM paint job. So, like, I'm thinking, like, maybe I can find, like, a nice Carrera, like, paint job or something like that, like RSS or RSR, like, where it says, like, you know, Carrera on the bottom, something like that. I don't want to drive the black and, you know, red striped one. I want it to look like a cool race car. That was the idea of making the paint jobs for the cars that I did. I didn't want them to look like stupid, like... Unfortunately, they all look like RC cars, but, like, that's just what I was doing at the time. I was what you would call transitioning. From the real world, well, the real virtual world to the virtual world, I guess, is the best way to put it. Is that a good way? I think so. I gotta finish my other dragster this year. Speaking of RC. All right, let me go change. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, Kimmy, we need to keep working all 4 tyres, please. Keep working all 4
Yes,
tyres.
yes, 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 I'm doing all the time. We don't have to remind them to check it.
I don't think that one's gonna work. It's a 730 something. Should be right there. Racing hard. Gonna have to, because I don't want to be fucking without him if it rains. I'm gonna have to go. If I gotta go to him, I'm gonna go to him. I want to go out here. I want to see if I can put a fucking more butch motor to it. Give me the good stuff. There'll be nothing there. That's okay. So like the difference between this car and like the other car is like the huge, like, you know, kind of like hidden like wing in the front nose. What's going on here? How come I can never make this fucking work? I don't even care. Let's see. Done. $26,000. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm waiting for this car. I bought it off the IMSA website and it hasn't shown up yet. I got no info. First race of the season already happened and nothing. I hate crowdfunding shit. Like, I hate being a fucking point of data and, like, you know, a source of income for people when I buy shit. And I hate having to crowdfund fucking everything. It's fucking, like, the worst thing in the world to have, like, you know, grown up in a time where, like, you could actually buy stuff and, like, they built stuff to a number. Like, that's fine. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, nowadays, you've got to, like, pre-purchase shit, you know, to fill, like, you know, like the manufacturing quota. So, like, you already know you're getting fucking ripped off at that point. Get all mad already. I'm gonna have to take it out on this Porsche. I am not here to take pictures. Oh my god. Simple button touches here. No funky switch. Simple button touches, no funky switch. That'll get me there. One more thing. Hold on a second here. Here, let me show you my butt first. Just kidding. I got pants on. I just changed my middle layer. People were like, "You disappeared, man, and you didn't even change your goddamn clothes." Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? All right. Man, you know what I really like? The Dolby like audio and like the whole like audio experience that the Sony thing is gives out. I like that. You know, playing things in like, you know, 5.1 audio versus like, you know, stupid like whatever iRacing is sometimes and sometimes isn't. iRacing has a lot going on. So I was telling dude, I was like, there's this popular streamer that I see do streaming stuff, and I like he's always like, I don't know if it's part of the shtick or what, that the computer doesn't work, the computer never works, because like it's part of my shtick too, you know what I mean? Only like, I don't have like a bunch of people watching and like, you know, sponsors and shit like that, and people, you know, probably trying to help me, so like I don't understand. So I just said, hey, dude, some of this stuff, hey, it's a great idea and everything like that, but it actually looks stupid. And, you know, it's probably what's causing you your problem. Like your fucking augmented reality nonsense. Like, no. And, like, first of all, like, you know, maybe you want to, like, just turn down all the resolutions to your cameras. Because, like, I can tell they're at the fullest resolution. They don't need to be. Especially if you're using them as sources. Did I just turn the fucking input capture out? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! What if it's this race seat that fucking is hurting me? It could be this race seat. I spend a lot of time in this race seat. And it's really too small. Is it this one? It's this one. I have 3 race seats, right? So I have one called the Corbeau FX1 Pro, which is the one I'm sitting in now. And the Pro stands for the smallest version of the seat. I have FX1, which is this one right here, and that's just the standard size. And then there's a wide. Broham's got the wide. I don't want to do any of this stuff, do I? Not like it gives me like that ability to like go up to like the top there and like be all dialed in. I got a turbo fucking Porsche. Fuck it. Yeah. I don't know. Probably not gonna work. I'll probably take it off. So the plan is I'm just gonna do medium tires and I'm gonna do one stop. Oops. What just happened? I just had a badunk. Which camera went off? Well, maybe it's my mouse. That's really weird. Usually when it makes that noise, something turned off. All right. No talk. Just race. Right? That's the plan, yeah. Just rip it. Medium tires, go. Medium tires, go like 6 laps. I mean, like pit on lap 5 is what I mean, and then like come back out with medium tires again. I don't want to do like this mixed tire, because like I did the mixed tire in that Zing Ping or whatever, I think, and it wasn't very good. No, I didn't. I forget what I did on the Zing Ping. That's me right here. I'm pretty sure I could go soft medium to a midpoint stop. And now. This car's fucking boss. restart it because I like this car. This car is not bad, actually. It drives really good. I mean, I got a stinky turbo in it. Doesn't have enough top end for the turbo. Of course I'm going on the grass. I didn't expect to not. Alright, this is where I bumped it. Here. Oh! Oh! Please, mother. Going past one. The turbo may overdo it. Where'd that car go? Yeah, maybe I've been doing it wrong all this time. I think it's a little of both. It's to say it's one versus the other is wrong, I think. It's mostly a go-kart, you know what I mean? The original cars were. I mean, they redesigned the car back in 2016 to be more like the Audi because you could drive it hard in and out. Dude, I'm 32 seconds adrift. How'd that happen? I mean, these new cars, you gotta master the trail brake, because if you don't activate the front arrow and stuff. But I mean, this game is different, man. This car just feels OP. Maybe it's the turbo, but it handles really good too. Coming in for like 2 laps of fuel at the end. I jumped the car. Don't do what that guy does. That was an interesting feeling. I got the tires to spin going uphill. Yeah, the old car was slow in, fast out, because, you know, you had to manage the weight transfer. New car, man, it's a little different. Everybody wants their car to be, you know, pointy and, you know, accelerate hard. Woo! See, I just did it again. That wasn't slide, that was rear wheel spin. Must be that mid RPM turbo. Hold on a second. I'll be in trouble if I don't do this. Hold on.
Come on, guys.
Kimmy's getting told to give the place back to you.
Kimmy, get out of the f***ing way.
Don't shout there. I'll know when I have a chance, but
All right.
there's lots of hard course.
I'm doing pretty good. This car's pretty fast. Like I said, it's probably mostly the turbo, but fucking A. Like Cletus says, it's all about the Turbinskis, baby. Right here, you spin the tires. $12 of Bathurst is like in a week or so in iRacing. We tried it a couple of times. It's hard. People gotta be getting rear-ended all day long on goddamn servers now. Every time I go to downshift and I'm like, it's not downshifting the way I want it to, or like the way I expect it to on this game, because like I come to this game to like get that feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like play Gran Turismo to like, you know what I mean? Go wheel damage. My brother's always like, how are you in 6th gear up here? I'm like, I don't know, I just fucking am, dude. It just happens. You're pulling away. Not always right, but it ain't always wrong. You just run a special gear for this car when you have this turbo set up on it. See, like right there, like I'm thinking to myself, oh stuff, it's not gonna make the downshifts. I'm going into the dirt. So the car behind me, I think, is doing a save, right? Oh, there they come. Soft tires, oh shit. Fuel lights on. Hang on to it. Shit. No room for fucking up up here. Oh man, we're in trouble now. I'm in big trouble. Big trouble.
Yeah.
Aha! Don't do that again. Jeez. Oh, dude, these swing. The tire's different. Tire's different. Look at me. I'm like a baller. I'm rolling around this whole track in like a Trash Control 1. Like a pro. Ah! Look at me. Throwing out potato chips too. Look at me. Alright, we still got one more. Totally empty, the tires are warm. Let's hit it. Oh, I did it. Now it's time to go for Mostert's time. Who's got the lap of the gods? McLaughlin? Ah! You didn't feel the death there. You ain't been doing this long enough. Ah! I'm trying not to let this thing hurt me, because I am hurt. Last lap was a flat. I'd have thought it would have been a little better than that. Oh well. The newest? Oh, I thought this would be the newest car on Gran Turismo. It's not. Ferrari is the newest car on Gran Turismo. Go figure.
Yeah.
Lap 9, a 9.62. That's cool. I'm good with that. I'm not sure why I didn't get another good lap on lap 10. I must have been going up the hill. I was hitting out the chips. Oh, I gotta hit the button, don't I? Time to hit the button. What kind of prizes do you get for 48 miles? A 4-star ticket? Yeah! Woo! So excited. Could I have done that without the turbo? Probably, I think. It was pretty close to being able to do a no-stop with the turbo. Without the turbo, it probably would have been pretty good. Have I driven the new Ferrari yet? I don't think I've driven the new Ferrari yet. Or have I? This car was fucking amazing, man. Like, you hear me bitch about cars all the time. You know what I mean? Because I just run them stock, and like I had nothing bad to say about this car. Other than I probably OP'd it with the turbo. It probably would have been more fun without the turbo. I think with like, you know, the soft tire, do medium tire to like, you know, probably lap 7 like I did there, and then go soft tire. But yeah, there was a couple of times where like I felt like it was doing that thing where it's supposed to, like in this game, like where like, you know, you're pushing weight up a hill, you know what I'm saying? If you lose traction, or if it's not, you're not in the optimal range, like pushing the weight, like, and the weight overpowers the grip of the rear wheels, you spin the tires a little bit. The game that presented that the best to me, like, you know, over the years of me doing this, was Project Cars. Or Assetto Corsa would do it too in certain scenarios, but it was kind of cartoonish. Like, this was good. This was nice. It was subtle. You know what I mean? You're driving up the hill, and like, you know, you kind of like feel it kind of like move a little bit when it shouldn't, and you're like, okay. And then, you know, you can, you know, pull it back from the edge. It's good. I think I have the Ferrari. Oh no, I don't have the Ferrari. You know, the only time I've driven the Ferrari is in the Abu Dhabi circuit experience. So I haven't been able to drive it outside that condition. Here's the thing between the Ferrari and the Porsche customer car. They'll always say the Ferrari is faster in the right hands, but it's also more dangerous. The Porsche is usually the more well-rounded and like approachable car to everybody in the field. It's got a lot of rear grip, and like, you know, you gotta, you know, do things, you know, like we were talking about, to make it turn sometimes. And if you're willing to, you know, be patient, it's a rewarding car to drive. All Porsches are. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, with the pit stop and the turbo and the spin, I was still 22 seconds ahead. So I think no mistakes, no modifications, do medium and soft, and you're good to go. I can't tell if this thing's getting hot.
Kimmy's getting told to give the place back,
Oh.
please.
Kimmy, get out of the f***ing way.
Don't shout there. I don't know if you want to have a chance, but go to the left of the court.
you got me thinking, like, I should go buy the Ferrari and find my favorite IMSA paint job for it. I will tell you, I had missed racing in IMSA I had been missing it intensively, I think. Or intensely. That's the word I'm looking for. I've been watching, like, I caught myself watching lobbies yesterday and looking to see if there's anybody looking for teammates. Or I was scrolling the scene, seeing if anyone was worthy of teammates. I'm not gonna pull the plug on doing the 12-hour alone, but I just don't want to overexert myself. I'm getting hurt playing video games. It's fucking crazy. I mean, I don't think it's the video games I'm hurting myself because I think it's the other stuff I'm doing, like shoveling the sidewalk and stuff like that, like I do. You know what I mean? Because I'll go out there and I'll rip the sidewalk. I won't take it easy. I should take it more easy. You know what I mean? I got the equipment on and stuff to not like rush. But I would rather come back and like I got other stuff to do. You know, I would like to come down here more. I don't. There's a lot of times I often set myself out to come down here and end up never doing it because I'm either too tired or there's other things that have to be done. Whoa. So as I was passing the other car, I was thinking to myself, man, I really shouldn't have done that so quick. I'm not going to get any screenshots. What a weird paint job, man. I can understand the other one, you know, the Rexy and Roxy, like the pink and the green one. But this one, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, put a hat on it or something like that. But like make it a skeleton, that's a little creepy. I like it, but I guess it's harmless. Alright, so here's for the lead. So if I would have drove the Ferrari, do you think the Porsche would have been in front? If I were doing the Ferrari, I believe my favorite IMSA paint job is the Dragon Speed. Where they kind of make it look like Evel Knievel. a lot of angst in this game, isn't there, still? I get videos through my YouTube algorithm about people being mad about, like, the classes and stuff like that. And, like, you know, with these new cars, like, how do they manage these BOPs and stuff like that? The last one that I saw, the GR1 category was broken. You know, they have just so many different cars in the category. I prefer the method of performance points and stuff like that, I think. If you're gonna have classes like this particular thing, like I can use any car I want. You know what I mean? If I want to do a slower car, but have it be, you know, more fuel efficient, like if I wanted to do, say, one of the other cars that I would have done in this situation and not stop at all, you know, I have that opportunity. Like with the esports categories, like I really like don't understand. Like it should only be like control cars, I guess. Type BOP maybe, I don't know. Best way to deal with all that, in my opinion, is just do what I'm doing right now. Just have a fun time participating in my own way. Even though, you know, we just can't, you know, mask the effort that's required. Or the lack of shame to the opposite. Oh no! Another way to metaphor this is like the analog mind versus the digital mind. I'm somewhere in between, you know what I mean? My wife and I, you know, based on our age, we kind of like had digital stuff, and like, you know, we were probably one of the first to have digital stuff and be able to afford it, and it was our own, rather than have someone like, you know, the novelty of it, like, you know, I've always had it and used it as some type of a tool with my racing, always. But like, you know, there's always still in the back of my mind, like when I'm at the racetrack, once I burn off a set of tires, I don't get them back. You understand what I'm saying, what I'm getting at here? Versus this, I can come into this pit stall as many times as I want, and it's not going to cost me any more money than $35 a month for my internet services, the $89, you know, or whatever yearly for the PlayStation services, and then whatever I've got into the rest of the equipment. And I can do it as many times as I want, you know what I mean, with little to no, like, you know, penalty, you know, monetarily, other than, like, you know, what I've got into it. Actually wasting money not doing it, as opposed to, like, wasting money doing it, like, you know, the old ways. That's why Verstappen is on the simulator, like, forever. You can't tell him to not do it. Like I was saying about, like, you know, creeping the IMSA lobbies. I'll always be in shape. I'll always be ready to race. Because I know what to do to get into, you know, better shape than I'm in. And I'll do it. We'll probably take the whole year off, I think, and then, like, if I have to, I'll start doing racing by myself. I can do 2-hour races by myself. My only concern with doing the 2-hour races myself is I might pee my pants. Yeah, that's part of the problem with not doing the 2-hour 4-minute races or 2-hour 20-minute races anymore. It's like we just don't have. You have to do one driver has to do 2 stints, or all of them, or you know what I mean. It's just the only way it works, and it's not fair. Tim's always doing the double. We need to get a third person so we can just do it like the way we want to do it. Maybe a third and a fourth person, actually. I will be honest in that respect, because a third and a fourth person will offer us the ability to run, you know, more races, you know, during the week. At least have the team do more races. Oh, the way those series work is there's the team. You know what I mean? There's overall with your team. Then there's overall individual, and then there's divisionals. So there's something in it for everybody. It's not just a team thing, or you know what I mean? Well, like I said, I'll probably get on this thing later and do an AI race just because I like doing it. So I'll always be ready. Give me 48 hours. That's all I need. "48 hours in the dock. I'll figure it out." Well, I appreciate that race. I barely got sweaty. Yeah, right. You hear the shifts? This is the fastest lap. This is the 1:59.9. The next lap will be the last lap, and you'll hear all types of fucking pegging of the chip. Yeah, I like it. And you know what? I don't even need to do paint jobs for it. I feel totally cool doing this car. I could probably do this car and then like find an editable version, like one that I can edit and I can put my logos on it. Because I did notice there's editable versions and versions that you can't edit. I'm not sure where I would find them, but I'm pretty sure I have all the files still, and like they're probably uploaded into the thing. Oh, that was it. for the Scott Brothers Esports and the Savage logos, all the logos that I used to use on this. And those logos would look really good on this car, actually. Yeah, those logos would look really good on this car. Well, can't wait for my my whatchamacallit, my die cast of this to show up. Because it looks fucking awesome. I didn't get the big one, I got the small one, I think. I still have yet to buy a huge 1/8 scale car yet, or 1/18 scale is the big one. 1/8 scale would be fucking monstrous. Oh my god, those are so much money. Those are like amalgam cars. Have you ever seen those? Alright, so I gotta do this. Hate this. Road car. So you do this one, or you do the Corvette? Probably do this one. That car for everything. Fuck everything else. Or you do this one, right? Should just do the cop car and smash into everything. I love that track. That's my favorite track. Like, I want to do that race, kind of. The Bathurst 12 hours, but, like, it's just... That's the thing, like, you know, to do those races, you gotta basically, like, you know, understand, you know, you're basically going into a bloodbath, you know what I'm saying? It's like playing, you know, Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, for the first time. That's basically, like, every special event, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that first race, you walk in there, and it's like... Bat, 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 bat. I don't know, I got a clip, I'll find the clip from, the last time we did it. I don't know, it's one of, this is one of my favorite tracks. I've always liked it. I love watching the race, too. The race should be coming up soon, I think. This year, the race is going to have Corvettes and Mustangs in it, which I was complaining last year about. It's like, we've seen enough of the fucking 2016 GTR at Bathurst, for fuck's sake. It would have been more fun, it'd have been way more fun with less power. So, like, I recommend just doing, like I said, running that car, like, just running it regular. Like, I think it's going to be fast enough. I think you'll be able to drive up the field pretty good. And, like, honestly, like, you might want to just do the fuel save, too, on it. By that, meaning you go in and up the hill, you go full power. Down the hill, you go, like, you know, to 3 or 4. Or you run it in, like, you know, 2 or 3. And then, you know, up the hill, you're in 2. Down the hill, you're in 4. You know what I'm saying? That way you'll have, like, a very short fueling experience. No, I don't own this. I sold a bunch of cars yesterday, so I'm good with this. I'm gonna do it again, I think. This one's turbocharged. All right, I'm doing it again. Let me go get a cool paint job. Let me go find my favorite IMSA paint job for this. Oh, yeah? How'd you do? What time trial at CGV is it now? Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Let's see. AF Corsa, Daytona, Red Bull. What we got here? Inception Racing is cool. I'm looking for Dragon Speed. BRC. Guy Tempesta. There it is. Do I like that one? I like the white one though. Yeah, there it is. Oh, is it a sport mode version? What fucking front grille would you be changing here? Oh, cool. Dude, that's so cool, actually. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. I like this, that you can get your favorite cars, like, you know, in all these games. You know which one I don't like? They charge you for it in, whatchamacallit, in Le Mans Ultimate. You gotta pay extra. There's like a premium for it. What car is it? Is it the one I did already? Didn't I do one with the controller? The hell's taking so long? All right. Yes. Okay. That's not the one that I did. I don't think. I'm trying to match this car to be the same as before. This car's got more power. Can't believe I'm gonna do this again. This was way too much fun though, actually. Detour. Maybe I won't be doing an AI race on iRacing later. I'll have used up all my shoulder miles on this. It's like right here. It's this part of my shoulder, like this muscle that goes down here and connects here. Like sometimes when I move it, like I get a stinger. Like nobody's business. If I keep my arm low, you know what I mean? It's no problem. This car's faster in a straight line. Dive down in there real hard and use your door to turn. Yeah, that. The chiropractor had the percussion hammer up in my armpit. I said, you better wash that. It's gonna smell like a submarine sandwich, onions. This car might do sub 2 minute without the soft tires. So basically I'm like 1 for 1 like between this car and the Porsche because they're the most like recent cars. They're within 3 points. Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Yeah. I'll tell you what just happened. I'm driving this car with like stock traction control, but it's on 1. I like it. I like not knowing. I was in 6th gear again, I think. I'm not changing the traction control. Fuck it. I'm never changing it again. Unless it rains. I'm officially a 1 TCS user again. I'd rather feel the fear of a fainting rear end on power than put the push. Oh yeah, it gets loose. Team orders. They're different cars, that's for sure. The Porsche feels mostly flat everywhere. This car, you can feel it kind of like tip over apex. Like, see? It points, and then it wants to over-rotate. Like it shifts the rear end or something, not the rear end, but the weight transfer on the high end and the rear. That mid-turbo is not a good idea. Like it comes in too hard. In second and third gear, it comes in like, wow. This car runs on the chip harder too. Lap 2 and I'm already like at the front of the field. This car is faster. Yeah, dude. See that? Move your inferior wannabe Ferrari. When can we get the new Ford on here? What the fuck car is that? Big BMW. Woo! This car isn't as nice on the tires, maybe. I don't know. This race is just slower. I know where the boost button is. It's right there. This car doesn't have the boost though. Uh-oh. Oh. I just broke the car.
think it's going well. Except for that right side's been blown up a couple of times. I'm gonna tell you, the little episodes I'm having here with traction are from the mid-speed or mid-RPM turbo. You can tune that out with the differential ramping and stuff like that, but you could also just not add it. Same strat. Are you watching the stream or sending me whispers, you weirdo? I'm getting whispers while I'm playing the game. China's trying to coerce me into doing stuff. Woo, tang, woo, tang, woo, tang! iRacing. Uh-oh. Can't believe I just made that corner. Oh, I'm gonna get a penalty. I think I'm gonna get a penalty. I'm still pulling away. What's wrong? That's weird. Oh, they must be pitting behind me, maybe? Oh. See? Told ya.
That was bad. Super block! All right, here we go. I should let him go in front of me. I could have taken the draft up the hill for super time. The 159. 999 is what I ran with the Porsche. Porsche is faster on the time sheet. We'll see. I hit the wall. Hitting that wall is over. Going super deep. Ah!
sixes. This car's slower. It seems faster, but it's slower. I think it's weak in the mid corner. And it probably has everything to do with that that high weight transfer in the rear that I was talking about. To me, that's the distinct difference between driving a Porsche and driving any other car. And that's the one thing that they, like, you know, carry into these cars. Whew. Cheers, mate. What's the deal? You're asking me a lot of questions, but you don't have any content on your channel. You seem like a little weird to me. Are you gonna, like, Mr. Beast me or what? I shouldn't engage with people like that, should I? I'm not trying to be mean or anything, I'm just trying to get to the point. You know, being streaming for as long as I have, I don't know if I like, you know, these people are attracted to me for some reason or another. I don't know what the deal is, but, like, you know, I get the Discord things. This is a streamer thing. That's why people have follower-only chat and stuff like that. I have that set up. This guy's just sending me messages through the Whisper or something like that, like a back channel system. My ship has sailed. I'm still here, you know, as long as my mom's still alive, so she can see that I'm not just, you know, hanging out doing, like, bad drugs or something. Aren't we all potential axe murderers? Is this guy watching me? No shit, you're a promoter, aren't we all? I'm reading you the chats as they pop up. I think the difference is if you're like cowardly enough to just do it and then, you know, go by death by police, or if you're like, you know, brave enough to do it and stand up for your crimes and let people talk to you about it until you're fucking 80 like Charles Manson. Seems to me now people are going for the more sensationalism approach, or sensationalist approach. Yeah? What do I say to a person that's clearly trolling me for, like, either to, you know, rip me off, like, you know, pig slaughter me, or, like, you know, whatever. Like, I don't even know what to say in this situation. Oh, I'm owning me. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here. Like I said, I haven't changed, I don't think, in a while. I was trying to explain that to my daughter. I'm trying to remember the last time I've done something that I could have chosen to do the right thing. Like I don't have that luxury anymore. I have to make hard choices every day. You know what I mean? And she just doesn't get it. There are so many jokers doing PlayStation right now. Oh my god, what's going on iRacing? Why are 3,000 people all of a sudden watching her when it's normally 34? Sorry, I had my thing on. I should be paying more attention to what's going on here. This is almost over though. Yeah, I will. This will be the last one. There's an option to mute those, and I'll do it. I have to figure out a way to make the filter for my fisheye camera operate more efficiently on my horizontal stream on Twitch. I'm sure there's a filter, a shape filter for that. I was really industrious on the other side of the room over there, and I found the color backgrounds. Oh yeah, this is my favorite song. Can't get you out of my head, just can't get you. That's when you're, know you're having a good time on Turismo. You just can't get it out of your head, you just can't get it out of your mind. I have that music turned way down. Coffee's gone. I'm what you'd call a small streamer, so I can't really ignore anybody. If I ignore people, it's usually the only person there, so that would be like defeating the purpose. If I ever get famous, I have a manager. He said he'd take me. I have the same manager as Dolly Parton. Not like I didn't try. Or I don't try. You could always say operative. As long as I'm still doing it, I'm trying, right? Is Dragon Speed the same as... Aren't they affiliated with Jackie Chan? I think they are. They did an IndyCar too. They're running Corvettes this year. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, they're in, yeah, the Asian and European Le Mans series. And it's Jackie Chan DC Racing, formerly known as
PC Racing. They have cool cars. They're sponsored by Bang & Olufsen. Well, I'm sad that I couldn't, like, this car felt faster, like, in the straight line, and, like, it got from point A to point B, but it seemed like it really suffered in, like, the mid-corner because of that right there. So what was happening there is it felt like the car would high side, and it would put too much rotation in the rear end, like, at a mid-speed level. So, like, it would kind of, like, feel light at the rear end, it would just kind of, like, walk over. Did I just stop in the middle of the road for some reason? What the hell for? What a nice choice. I wish I could choose my own number, though. Dragon speed. I mean, I don't know. Equal parts, I guess. Equal parts of the same formula get you, you know, to the end of the end, A to B, the same time. You know, because, like, I mean, the Porsche was a 59.999. This was a 2.0006. Right? This is a 2:02. 2 minutes and, you know, 2 minutes point 2, so a half a second difference. Surely I could have done something a little bit different and, you know, got it around a little bit better. Maybe lower the rear end a little bit. Ooh. Well, maybe it needs travel. Oh, that's a good thought too. Like maybe up on the hill here, like going around the top when it rolls more. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm going down that hill, it really hyperextends that inside rear. Maybe it's losing grip because it doesn't have enough downward travel. Like I felt it here. I felt it at the dipper. A lot of it has to do with the dipper has to do with the dipper. The dipper does dipper stuff. You gotta be careful.
did the small streamer thing and made those mistakes a long time ago. I think the last time I did that, I really made a lot of people mad. So there's people that I can't even watch for some reason, because I'm sure I said something stupid. I have zero filter most days. Sorry. I wish it would give me the lap time. The only reason I know the lap time is because it's down here on my dashboard, my cool Asher dashboard. Ouch. I was going to get another one of those, but I have the other one that Al's not using. That's a little bit bigger. There's really no point. This is a very nice one, though. All right, surprises, prizes, and we sing songs, right? How we do it here?
Yeah.
Lol, I'm a promoter. And how come you don't have any content on your channel that you're promoting? Drink. All right. I'll sit here and we'll look at this stuff too for a while. I like looking at this stuff. The graphics on this are good. Just to sit here and look at cars or whatever, like you could look online and scroll YouTube, or you could drive one around and take a look at it afterwards. What's that, 50,000? 30,000. 30,000 credits! Fantastic! That'll pay for the tires. Not. I want to check and see what my friends are doing before I leave today. Oops. I'm not allowed. January 28th. Oh, I missed it. No, it's today. No worries. You know, like, I want to do this. Like, I really want to do this. But, like, I would rather do it on the fucking controller than do it in my seat here, because, like, I'm just telling you, man, like, I think it's kind of like a misstep that, like, I can't use every piece of equipment that I, you know, have on offer here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can still use the handbrake if I hit the button, but I want to be able to pull my lever. God damn it. This would be the only one, like, I even really think I would want to even do. Because, like, I love this track. On this game, I think is my favorite track. Oh, wait, I want to see that other stuff, too. Hold on a second. What track is this? You are fucking mad. I can't even put a fucking practice lap in without buying a goddamn membership. Do you believe this? Oh, you pissed off. Oh, yeah. Got it. This is when everyone fell out of love with PlayStation. Does everyone remember that day? The day that PlayStation mandated you buy a PlayStation membership to play the games online with your friends? That was the day that everyone fell out of love with it. I remember the day. Like, you gotta do it with everything now, though, I guess. I was reading something about a device that looked cool to me. It's called the Nex or whatever. So like what it is, it's basically like the remnants of the Xbox Connect system, right? But it's like, you know, so it's only like a little box you put in front of your TV, and then it, you know, records your motions and movements for like sports games and stuff like that. Totally cool, right? Until you get to the membership fees and stuff like that that are required to use the piece of shit. They're killing me, man. They're gerrymandering their themselves, these companies. They're cordoning off their little customer bases to zero. Because like when you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a product that you can't just mass market, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, I couldn't even. I just tried to set a qualifying time. It wouldn't let me. You know, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to get, like, you know, you to pay for just this, so you just play this. Or they're trying to get you to pay for iRacing and just pay for iRacing and stuff like that. Then they realize that they can't do that, and then they'll offer you, like, the subscription base where you can go month to month and this, that, and the other thing. It's just like a fucking mess, man. You know, it's like having your data and having, you know, real-time, like, statistical data isn't enough. You know what I mean? You got to get $90 a year too. How much money do you make off of the fucking statistics that you pull off of me and using my machine just like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm sure you get enough. You know what I mean? My name and address fucking just from signing in every day is enough to fucking make enough money to not have to charge me $90 a year to play with my friends. I'm out of here. I'll bitch about this for another 5 hours. This is why the promoters don't promote me. I gotta get rid of my bitchy resting attitude. Bad example. Well, like I said, sell me something that's not day one patch ready. Please. I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. The only thing in my house that doesn't need a firmware update. Oh wait, it needs those too because of the smart plug we have it on. I was gonna say the coffee pot. Even the coffee pot's tracking our use. There's a way to stick it to Sony regarding this. This is like an inclusion thing or something like that, where they're like doing like some kind of like, there's some DEI thing at work here at play that I could throw into this mix and like sue them or something. I know it. You know, I've had a PlayStation account for so long, I predate or I grandfather in to be able to play like I want to play, like that kind of thing. There's got to be something. Unfortunately, I think there's more pressing matters going on in the world today over whether or not I can interact in sport mode at the fringe rather than, you know, fully paying full entry fee. Like I was telling my wife, it's okay if I can't buy it or if it's not available or whatever. It just leads me off the, you know, gets me off the hook for the expectation of whether or not it's worth the money or not. Detroit scrub. Let me take these shoes off. These shoes are terrible. Whenever I wear these things, these Hey Dudes, I forget I have them on. They end up going upstairs for a spin, and they really hurt my feet. So if any like YouTuber or any streamer tries to sell you Hey Dudes, promptly tell them you know somebody that already has them and knows their shit. I think we only paid like $5 for them on closeout though, so we're good. Or no, 25 or something like that. Considerable discount. That's super disappointing, man. You think Sony could stay in business if they didn't have that fee? I don't think Sony could stay in business if they didn't have that fee. I think they'd have to close the shop. They're already closing studios and stuff like that. And they're trying to figure out a way to stay solvent to even get to the point where they can release a PlayStation 6. Because it doesn't seem like they can get it done at this point. Because I don't think they have... they clearly have the numbers in front of them. And if it was time to release it, or if they had gotten what they had put into the 5... You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the formula. You know what I mean? They have a certain set of, you know, R&D costs and all that stuff they have to recoup before they can do the first discounts, and then they can do the first upgrades and all of those. That's how PlayStation has always worked. It's gotten down to even like you've got to buy a certain amount of copies of a video game before you can get the final patches and stuff like that nowadays. Some of these games that they've released in the last like couple of years, the studios closed as soon as the game was like, you know, released. You're never going to get one of those things to work. Like No Man's Sky or like all these other things. Like there's just a mess.